The leaves are gone now, and so are most of the tourists, at least. For Maine beer enthusiasts, it seems like a perfect time to get out and share a pint with the brewers who make some of the best beer in all of North America. And so we are in the middle of 207 Beer Week. It's been around for more than a decade now, and I'm joined by Sarah Bryan, Executive Director of the Maine Brewers Guild. Welcome, Sarah, and happy Beer Week to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us, David. We're happy to be here.
Now, throughout the year, we have plenty of beer events that happen. A lot of breweries are master marketers in their own right. They have their own special releases. We have some regional festivals. What makes 207 Beer Week special to you?
207 Beer Week was founded over a decade ago by a series of passionate restaurateurs and brewery owners in Portland looking to drive traffic when the tourism season does kind of slump a little bit. It's a holistic collaboration of restaurateurs, beer bars, brewers, really just seeking to connect with their local patrons over the love of great beer.
And this truly is statewide. As I understand, we've got is it First Mile Brewing up in Fort Kent?
First Mile
that is participating all the way down through York County, so I think that'll make a lot of Mainers really happy. And we are happy because you were gracious enough to bring in some samples for us today. What do we have here on the end?
It's the least I can do. We're starting here with a new release from Baxter Brewing in Lewiston, Maine. The Ice Storm of 98 is a New England style IPA, juicy, hazy, aromatic, brewed in the spirit of New England hardiness, kind of in anticipation of all of the wintry weather I suspect we'll be getting through the coming weeks and months. It's a really beautiful example of cutting edge, very New England style brewing best practices. It's a beautiful beer.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Bellflower?
This is very exciting. So this is an example of a wood program beer from Bellflower Brewing, which is one of our younger breweries here in the East Bayside region of Portland, Maine. This beer was aged for 2 years in Sauvignon Blanc white wine oak. Hidden Vine is a gorgeously complex, very dynamic release of like the connection between wine and beer. If you're looking for something complicated, if you're looking for something sophisticated, Hidden Vine, this new beautiful barrel-aged release from Bellflower, is exactly the thing to get you through the holidays.
And moving on to Kushnock in the Augusta area.
I was with Tobias from Kushnock Brewing, which is in Augusta, just this week actually, over for another Beer Week event. In the early days of Kushnock, when they were brewing on a one-barrel system, which is really the smallest you can go, they were coming out with a new coffee porter. They put a name on it. They started to do some promotion and some release, and Andy Gagan from Gagan Brothers Brewing in Bangor, Maine, reached out to him with what Tobias said was the absolutely nicest cease and desist letter of all time. And Tobias, in joke, emailed back. He was like, well, too bad, lawyer up. And he did wind up changing the name to this, and it really is a hallmark of the industry friendliness, the jokes that we have amongst each other.
We're going to pick up the pace a little bit here because we have some flight deck that's going to be, I think, special to a lot of folks around here. This will support some veteran charities, and this year it goes to Honor Flight Maine. What do we have next?
Island Park is one of our newest breweries. They were a freshman brewery last year in 2024. Island Park is in Winthrop, Maine, and this is a chocolate milk stout coming out for the cold weather season. Milk stouts are made with lactose, which lends a little bit of like a beautiful sweetness to it. It should be creamy, almost like a chocolate milk style beer. Really beautiful, something to keep you warm and cozy.
And the Orange Bike, they're one of the newer breweries in Maine just the last couple of years. They are entirely gluten-free.
Entirely
they're one of the few
gluten-free.
in the state who have dedicated their careers to making gluten-free beer, so those folks are not excluded from Beer Week.
Absolutely not. You see a lot of diversification happening right now in beer. We have 2 gluten-free breweries here in Maine, Lucky Pigeon in Biddeford, Orange Bike in Portland, and this beer actually won a silver medal at the World Beer Cup last year. It's a Czech-style dark lager, so again, it's got some like really beautiful body and some lovely roast notes, some caramel notes, some depth to keep you warm. Even if you are gluten-free and looking for an alternative, this is a beautiful example of what you can do.
And Orono Brewing, lovely buffalo plaid can there. Their flannel season.
It's true. So flannel season is a copper ale, a new seasonal from Orono Brewing. It'll be released. It's already released this week for Beer Week. You should be able to find it at every single Orono event, which you can view on our calendar at 207beerweek.com. Beautiful ale, easy drinking, low alcohol, delicious.
All right, that's a great lineup for us here. And there are so many events going on around the state. Is there a highlight of this week to you as you make your way around and visit these places?
I think for me the highlight is true diversity. Whether you're going to events in Bangor, whether you're going to events in Kittery or York County, It is about the celebration of the diversity of beer. We are number 2 for breweries per capita in the entire country, just behind Vermont. Maine is very special. Brewers contribute over $700 million to the state's economy every year, and there is a very unique concentration of some of the best talent in the entire country right here. So it doesn't really matter what your particular taste lends to, whether you really love Belgians, whether you really love IPAs. I encourage you to kind of get out and explore that diversity amongst Maine brewers. They're incredibly talented. This year it's about beer and, so it's beer and food, beer and games. You know, whatever your love is, beer and craft beer made in Maine is a wonderful addition to kind of complement what you already love about living in the state.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
It's my pleasure.
Happy beer holidays to you. 207 Beer Week runs through Sunday, November 9th. We have a link on our website and app for the full list of events. We'll be right back after this.